right now. Probably seeing another Mammoth Fort. Just kidding. We're going to Twilight Grove. We've got the platform that saves lives. We've got the platforms that starts bomb combos. Boomy and Stevenator with the Bodvar, Roland pick, and Jellyfish and Arkosh sticking to the Lucian and Vrax.
Dive kick coming up from Stevenator here, opening up with a little bit of damage on Arkosh. For the most part, no strings have started. Recovery comes out again. Weapons have been denied by the red team, but he finally picks up that hammer and he goes in for it. That scoop gets punished by that downer from Arkosh, however, and Jellyfish has got Boomy on the side of the stage, falls to the nair. Ground pound comes out from however from Boomy, and well, grades are actually going pretty evenly here. Stevenator tries to find that stair, doesn't work out, and recovery from Jellyfish into a downer, into the GC down stick. Jellyfish trying to end Boomy's stock really early on, but doesn't manage to do it, but almost did, and it would have been really flashy if it worked out.
Yeah, that was some nice guitar plays.
That was weird. There was a drop down, a side stick from Jellyfish there. Interesting to see, and Twilight Grove really not helping him out. As two stairs come out and end Jellyfish's stock really, really early.
Yeah, that was a beautiful lance play coming from Boomy. Boomy managing to end Jelly's stock, and now looking to end Arkosh's next.
Jellyfish trying to take Stevenator off the stage, finds that stair, sends him flying beneath the stage. He has to recover high to the island. Boomy, however, in the meantime, ending Arkosh's stock, and that nair might do it for Steve. Yeah, he can't recover to the island and dodges it back either. Jellyfish takes Stevenator's stock, and they make it a little bit even. Boomy still has his third stock.
Yeah, Boomy is in kill percent, though, or at least nearing kill percent at this point. And it's not going to take too much to finish him off and even up this game. Jellyfish is looking to do just that with these guns right now. Arkosh unable to follow up from that Sair, though.
Boomy putting out a lot of aerials here as he tosses that fence to the side, picks up the sword, and is trying to do something. Be able to put on a little bit more damage on the Jellyfish before he loses his stock. Arkosh beneath the stage actually puts Jellyfish into a perilous position, but Jellyfish gets it down there and it actually kills off the bottom of the stage. Just shows how damaged Boomy was on that third stock, but he, coming back in a fresh second stock, has the opportunity to take a solid lead here if he can KO both the Jellyfish and Arkosh, and that side stick is a great start to be able to put the damage on necessary to take the lead.
Yeah, well, speaking of damage, Arkosh and Jellyfish have taken a ton of it. Both players in the kill percent. It's not looking too good. Not too much from Boomy or Steve is going to have to come out to close these stocks.
Jellyfish gets hit by that down air, and he's out of jumps. That's it for his stock. And a double knockout coming out from Stevenator here. And as I was talking about the lads having the opportunity to take the lead, they actually find themselves a solid stock behind each. Arkosh calling in the land sends Stevenator flying from the Valkyrie, and he's nearly got him killed as he's taken a lot of damage on the second stock. Boomy, however, doing okay in the orange.
Yeah, both players are still holding on to their second stock, and they're racking up damage pretty quickly as they do that. I mean, Arkosh already brought into the orange, and Boomy just reaching the orange on his second stock. The recovery from Jellyfish will secure the kill onto Boomy, though. Arkosh in kill percent. He's going to need to hold on to this stock for as long as possible so that Jellyfish can rack up the damage in the meantime.
Stevenator goes in for that stop, doesn't connect. Hammer goes into the island, and he picks up the mine. It doesn't hit, however, and Jellyfish finds himself recovering to the island. Arkosh is so heavily damaged. Finds a gun nair, but it doesn't lead into the recovery, and Boomy trying to find something. Gets hit by two more gun nairs. He's being put into the orange almost towards kill percent here if he keeps getting hit by these gun aerials. And Jellyfish, having Stevenator on the side, is trying to end the stock. Gets that recovery nair, doesn't come out. Dive kick as well. Arkosh and Jelly are trying their best to keep the lads in this game one here, and Jellyfish actually getting that recovery from Arkosh leads into a nair. Boomy is being almost brought to kill percent. That side stick hits too. Jellyfish, however, delight Saird.
They've done a wonderful job at evening up this game. What looked like a landslide for Boomy and Stevenator is now quite an even match. Almost every player is reaching kill percent at this point. It's any team's match. Whoever gets the first kill is probably going to take it. And Boomy just managed to knock out Arkosh and then follow up with a weapon throw into falling Sair to take out Jellyfish.
The Prankster Gangsters take game one.
The Prankster Gangsters taking game one. Going into game two, we're going through map bans already. Grumpy Temple always being banned first because it's not in rotation. Banning out King's Pass and the Gravy Boat. Looking to see probably... I feel like we're going to Thunderguard, but I can't tell yet.
I just want them to go to Blackguard Keep. I really like that.
Tazza's looking to see Blackguard. I'm looking to see Mammoth or the Great Hall. We're probably going to Mammoth. And we are. Stevenator with the Bodvar. Boomy with the Vrax. And Arkosh and Jellyfish still sticking to their original picks.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Arkosh dodges out of the way of that down air as Boomy picks up the guns first, and Jellyfish holding onto his own guns, trying to get something started on Steve, and Steve finds that stomp sidelight, goes to that ground pound, it hits! Jellyfish is almost dead! Whoa! Jellyfish makes it back with the recovery, but that was such a crazy opening double nair coming out from Steve. Steve, what? Arkosh is dead!
Yeah, that was a really quick kill. Less than 20 seconds it took for Arkosh to lose his stock and for Jellyfish to be brought into the orange. It's not looking good for the blue team. They're going to need to do some fancy things if they want to bring this back already. They're at a huge deficit. 2 stocks.
Side stick comes out from Boomy and Jellyfish loses that stock. Oh my gosh, Stevenator dodges forward, gets that nair.
This is a landslide. The Prankster Gangsters are making jokes of Jellyfish and
What?
Arkosh.
That weapon toss, Stevenator gets that ground pound, he's gonna go for the bomb toss, it hits, Jellyfish is dead, Steve is on fire. He's taken 4 stocks in less than 2 minutes.
If there was a Super Saiyan animation, Steve would be going through it right now.
Steve is getting all the kills necessary to be able to take people off the top and the bottom of the map here, and Boomy and Steve are looking towards getting a 6 stock on Arkosh and Jelly as they're trying to stabilize with these guns. Stevenator gets hit by that nair. Recovery comes out from Arkosh, but Steve can't get that nair kill once again. Jellyfish trying to end Boomy's stock here, and that side stick from Arkosh leads him into getting punished by a D-Light Sayer. Jellyfish off the side of the stage. Weapon toss doesn't come out. Steve nearly killed off the top, but they're still holding on to their first stocks each.
This is crazy. I don't understand where this came from. The ridiculous amount of momentum coming out from Steve and Boomy. Boomy just losing his first stock, but Jellyfish and Arkosh are on their last stock, and Arkosh is in kill percent. It's not looking good for the blue team.
No, not looking good, I think, is an understatement for what's going on here. It's Arkosh.
Terrible for the blue team. Yeah. It appears to me that they just might be fucked.
Boomy gets that down stick, gets the second down stick on the other side as Arkosh gets killed off the top, and Jellyfish tossing his guns forward, avoids getting hit by that down stick from Boomy, but the recovery will nearly kill him off the top of the map. And Stevenator going for that GC down stick, finds that aerial, and Boomy's just messing around with pivot down sticks now as Jellyfish gets sared to his death, and that'll be it. What?
Yeah, Steve managed to follow up with that ground pound to cancel out Jellyfish's recovery. That was a landslide.
To say the least, yes. 4 stocks taken in less than a minute. Less than a minute, almost 50 seconds. Stevenator says, oh, I don't know, Stevenator with that hammer. Crazy.
That was something to see for sure. I mean, that'll be remembered. I'm kind of impressed. I mean, it forced a legend switch from Arkosh. We're looking to see some Koji play now.
Interesting that he's not bringing out the Azoth, as they were first, before known as the lads on bracket, were known as the Jelly Skelly lads. Jellyfish being the jelly part of that, and Skelly being the Azoth part on Arkosh. But no, he's bringing out Koji. We're going into game 3 of this best of 5. The Prankster Gangsters looking to take it 3-0 over the lads.
It's looking that way, but there's no way to tell just yet. I mean, they might be fueled by that rage from witnessing the last game. You never know what's going to come out from Arkosh and Jellyfish.
Neutral light thrown out from Boomy, as Boomy's trying to find a little bit more damage here. Arkosh is throwing up bow D-lights left and right. Nice neutral light to catch Stevenator there, and a neutral sig puts Arkosh into a position to get punished to put into the orange. But Boomy finding that end sig puts on a lot of damage on the Jellyfish's Asuri. Well, we're looking to see the blue team at a deficit once again.
I mean, not too much, though. I mean, they're starting to rack up the damage on the Boomy there. I mean, our Jellyfish just pulled out a ridiculous sword string. And that's going to bring Boomy into the orange. Arkosh did lose his stock, though, and Jellyfish is in kill percent. Steve whiffs that weapon throw, and that's gonna end Jelly's stock, that Sayer right there. So now, yeah, they're definitely at a disadvantage. Steve and Boomy from the Prankster Gangsters managing a stock lead right now.
So Steve tosses that hammer forward, tries to do something a little bit more with the sword here, and Arkosh tossing the bomb upwards. Doesn't manage to get hit, and a nice recovery coming up from Boomy into a neutral area recovery as well. Puts a lot of damage on the Jellyfish, who are trying to end his stock super early, and the red team deep in the red on both sides. Is still not losing onto these stocks. Boomy saves Stevenator from a Sayer from Arkosh with a nice neutral area, and that GC let downlight into neutral light, reads Jellyfish's dodge in, and Boomy doing a lot of damage to Jellyfish here on his second stock, as they're still holding on to their first one each.
Yeah, I mean, Steve and Boomy got a ridiculous amount. Oh, wow.
That was unfortunate.
Anyway, Steve and Boomy got a ridiculous amount of momentum from that first game, and they're still holding on to it quite well. I mean, you can see Jellyfish and Arkosh are nearing kill percent. Arkosh getting that ground pound, double ground pound from Boomy will secure the kill onto Arkosh, and Jellyfish looking to lose his stock as well.
Boomy holding onto the lance. Will we see another ground pound here? No, instead goes for that down air cancel and manages to take Jellyfish off to his death as he doesn't have his dodge. That's it. They're solid stock ahead again. And looking to take
he
game
doesn't
3.
have his dodge, but he's got his Johns. You already know. Boomy and Stevenator from the Prankster Gangsters looking to secure game 3 against the Jelly Skelly lads.
Diner comes out, neutral sig from both players, do not hit, and Arkosh finds that neutral there, goes with that GC neutral light, and Stevenator does not get hit by it, tries to pick up the bow, finds it, puts out a down air. He's doing the best that he can to be able to bring Stevenator somewhat close to kill percent, but Jellyfish has lost his stock to 2 ground pounds.
And the gravy canceled down sig will take the game for the Prankster Gangsters.